need to build a massive automatic sorting storage system in Minecraft Hardcore. You see, it's so difficult and boring just to go over to any of my chests and then put items in there myself and organize it by myself, which would take me like 5 seconds to do. So instead, I'd rather spend a couple dozen to a couple hundred hours building an over-the-top, overcomplicated auto-sorting system. All because I'm very lazy. I know, it makes a lot of sense. Now, the only issue, I don't exactly have that much redstone dust, and I'm gonna be needing a couple thousand probably for the size of this machine. So I think it's time to go back down into the mines. I also want to say that for the entire month of November, every single sub that I get, I'll be donating 1 penny to the Sarcoma Foundation of America. There's also a fundraiser on the side of the video if you want to donate money as well to the Sarcoma Foundation of America. And for anyone who would like to donate but also get something in return, I'm selling a limited edition hoodie. I just thought that this would be a fun thing to do, and it would be kind of cool just to show the world how strong our community is. So it's been a little bit, and I kind of went a little crazy, and I dug out all of this without a beacon whatsoever. A cool thing that I've noticed in this place is that there's about 3 chunks that spawn in slime. So I've been actually collecting these for a little bit, which is perfect because I will be needing a lot of slimes for a future video. And then speaking of slimes, I kind of found something that's really interesting with this backpack mod pack. And the thing is, if I do this, I can increase the amount of slimes that are in the backpack without losing any slimes that are in my hand. And I could just keep on doing this unlimited times with any items that I want. As you can see there, as I kept duplicating them. Oh, but don't worry, I'm not going to be abusing it at all for this series because that'd be a little bit too overpowered. I'm joking. I just wanted to showcase that in this series just in case of the mod creators watching it so that then they can actually fix that, because this is a little bit too overpowered to have, and I have a feeling that they don't know that that's actually something that you could do with the backpacks. Another fun thing is that I collected 1 of every single deep slate ore, and I have no reason. I'm not really sure why I collected 1 of everything, but I don't know, maybe I want to do a build with every single block for an episode, who knows? Oh, and I only ever found 1 of these in that entire hole. Regardless, I don't think I will ever have to go mining again for anything. I'm pretty positive I have enough redstone for the rest of the series, plus more. However, there's so many chests, and it's so annoying going around to every single one of them to get organized and put stuff away. So now I think I need to go around and kind of clear out a spot for a build. And I'm kind of thinking around this area should be good enough to build the auto sorting system over here, because for the most part, it's probably gonna be my house because I still haven't built one. And I'm sure this will come to a shock to you all, but I have a lot, I mean a lot of cobbled deep slate. So take a wild guess on what the auto sorting system is mainly going to be built from. Regardless, enough talk. I get to go have the fun of terraforming. Woo! And yep, see you in a little bit. So it's been a little bit, and I have something to show you. So remember how there used to be mountains everywhere, and also rivers? So I kind of went a little crazy. So I don't think I'm gonna have to do any kind of terraforming anymore for the remainder of this series. And I think I'll have enough space now to actually build the auto-sorting system. Let's look at how cute our little chest monster's getting. So very obviously, I'm gonna be needing to make a lot of chests for this entire system. And would you look at that? I have a lot of trees. There we go, that should be a good start. So ideally, it would be really nice to have enough chests for every single item that I have in all those chests over there, plus all the ones that I'm going to be getting in the future. However, I think I'm just going to make it a specific size and we'll just fit as much as we can into it. Oh, and how lovely. The entire area I just cleared basically holds just the auto-sorting system, which, I guess it isn't really an issue. Now here's the very blessed thing about making this entire machine, is that I've kind of made one not too long ago, so the entire build of it is still in my mind, so I don't need to look up tutorials, which is awesome. And very luckily, I don't need to make it this big. And then before I go and get the hoppers, I might as well just put down a lot of the chests. Huh. Well, this is gonna take a lot of wood. Like, a lot. Okay, so get this. So here I was, you know, just doing the normal chopping down the trees this way, blah, blah, blah. It was taking forever, right? That's when I had the genius idea of putting them all together. And get this, with the mod, I can mine them all just like that. The amount of time that this actually saves... Oh, there we go. So as I was saying, the amount of time that this saves is insane. So I think I found my new favorite way of actually chopping down trees. And you see, it's amazing. You just do a 4x4, you leave it to grow, and then you're all set. So I guess technically I just built a tree farm. So anyways, I think I collected enough chests. So we might have enough to actually finish this now. Wow, would you look at that beautiful chest monster. So we got 5 chests on backup, and then I have 1 in the front, and then I now just need to put in all of the hoppers, which I very luckily have a lot of iron. And then I'm positive I'm not gonna mess this up whatsoever. But I mean, we'll know if something's wrong once I look inside of all the chests and one of them is empty at the bottom, so it's all good. And wow, does she look beautiful. Yeah, this is starting to give me some flashbacks to making my previous auto sorting system. Now, the only thing that I kind of forgot, but I'm pretty positive this is correct, is I think I just put in the 1 hopper that leads into there, and then I have the next one that goes into the redstone thing. So I think this is correct, but honestly, I can be remembering incorrectly, but you know, I'm sure everything's gonna be totally fine and work on the first try. I mean, given so far, that's how it's been going on this series so far, so yeah. But, oh, no, I didn't mean, oh, I was trying to do a bit, oh my god, why did you have to teleport into my face? I forgot I'm playing a horror game. Okay, so next up after the nightmares, I believe from this one, it was go over 3, and we're gonna be using water for this part. Because I think it goes down to 1 right there. And then you go there. Which I'm pretty positive that's the correct way to do it. I mean, it's probably easier to tell without the water. Because it goes composter, redstone dust, redstone dust, redstone dust, repeater, redstone torch. And I think that's it. However, we're going to get rid of that block right there so that we can actually put the repeaters in there very easily. And yay, now I just have to go around and place all of these blocks. If I'm doing this incorrectly, at this point, I'll probably just sob a little bit. And my oh my, is the entire machine that you can kind of barely tell. Man, it looks beautiful. So everything is placed, and I'm kind of winging it, but I think I just need 3 of everything, and then we should be fine. Now, there's a specific way to place this, and I'm pretty sure it's like this. I think. I mean, we're gonna find out one way. Oh, apparently I only needed 2 stacks. Oh, well, I guess yeah, counting's for nerds. Next up is the comparator, and I believe I have to place it this direction. Once again, if it's wrong, we're gonna find out the hard way. Next up, once all the repeaters are down, just gonna go back and then place down all of the cobbled deep slate to cover this back up. Next up comes the very mundane but very easy part of just placing down all of the redstone. Woo! And then lastly, but sadly not finally, this still doesn't seem right to me. I'm really hoping it was only 3 out and not 4 out, but this just doesn't look right. But regardless, we now just have to go around and then place down redstone torches everywhere. Well, I mean, not everywhere, just on that level. And perfect. The only thing that's not perfect is that I want to put item frames onto every single one of these chests just to show what's going in them. And there's only one issue. I don't really have any leather whatsoever. And another issue, I'm also almost completely out of food. So I think you know how we're going to be fixing that problem. I'm just kidding. I would never kill horses, because that would just be mean and heartless. So instead, we're gonna go and say hello to all of our old friends. There we go. Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. So I did a little bit of off-camera farming, and I think I got enough leather for everything that I need. Oh, wow, that's gonna take a lot. Okay, that's a lot of sticks. Okay, so we'll start out with 64. I kind of just want to make the exact amount that I need, just so I don't need to go and collect more leather. Now, the thing is, I kind of want to put it down here, but I think it'd be a cooler design if I put it right there, and then I think we just put some stairs right there, and then we can kind of make a cool design for all of this. Plus, it's also just to look eye level to see what items are in these chests compared to looking down. And I'm totally not doing that because of this corner, because then I'd only be able to put... Wait, what? Wait, they can both go there? Oh, I mean, regardless, yeah, we're still gonna do it on the second chest instead. And there we go. Ah, beautiful. Now comes the fun part of figuring out what items I want to put into every single one of these. So very obviously, in the beginning of every single chest, we're going to have all of our magical ores. Then I think we can go into all of our wooden stuff. Then straight over to all of our dirts. Then gravel. And then sand, which leads to glass. So I think I got organized. So I went through this entire thing and I added every single item that I had and that I think that I would want into the auto sorting system, and I still have a lot of space left. However, before we actually go and get organized, I need to go through... What? I need to go through and add in all of the hoppers to all of the comparators. And then we get to go around and add in the hopper line on top of all of this so we can actually sort our items. And then I'm guessing on this part, but I think I only need 2 hoppers for when I make the items go up a water elevator onto it. That should be good. That's kind of how this entire machine is going, is I'm just hoping. And perfect. So now the machine basically is done. The next thing that I want to do that I'm not too sure if this actually helps out, but I heard that this can help out with lag, is at first we go around, we go snip, snip on some sheep. And then once you have a decent amount of wool, you make carpets. And then the fun continues. So the thing about hoppers is that they're constantly looking for something above them. And then from what I've heard is that by putting carpet over it, it'll kind of negate that. So it's not really searching anymore, even though it can still pick items on top of it. And then it reduces the lag. Again, I have no idea if this is true or not, but at the very least, it does make it look kind of cool. If you could leave a comment down below if this actually works, that would be really helpful because I actually am curious about this because I really don't know. And completed. So now this is basically all done. Next up, to get the item sorting system to actually item sort, you take any block that you want, you change it to whatever name that you want so that it doesn't resemble any other block, and then you just add it into every single hopper. Ooh. And wowee, that was so much fun. It's all entirely done. So there's one important note that I have for all of you that do make these. Go to your very last chest, which for an easier time you can tell by the comparator. And then if you just go to the redstone torch down here, it basically removes the item sorting part from that one chest so that anything that's not in your item sorting system will actually go into this chest, and it makes your life a lot easier. It's a little detail, but it can help you out tremendously. Now for the fun part. We need to make an area so that we can actually put items into this and then it loads it in for us. That's how you be lazy. And I kind of want to give us a lot of room for this, so I think if we put the chest roughly here, and then in a very difficult manner, we need to start digging down so we can actually hide everything. And I think roughly this far we should be good. Next, here's an easier way to do all of this, is to mine out the entire length of this. Once your path is done, we put down the soul sand. I forgot to go get a sign. Then once you get your sign, you want to leave a motivational message for all of the items that are going to be going through here. Block this bad boy up. And then just so we can actually see all the items go up this, just because it's really cool, we make the glass pipe going all the way up to the hoppers, which we don't need carpet, and that's now in the machine. Actually, I know you should be right here. Yep. Now here comes my favorite part where I need to be very, very fast. Don't ruin my redstone. Okay, that was a close one. For anyone wondering, why did I make the water go there instead of here, and why do I have an extra hopper right there? I've learned in the past that if you don't have that one little buffer spot right there, your very first item will get overlooked about half the time. So that then whatever is right here, which is diamonds for me, could actually end up all the way down there in your junk chest. Oh, that's cute. They're walking over to the iron golem. Well, I hope you guys have fun. Yep, I know he is. Yep. Yeah, aw, look how cute they are, just having a good old time, boys being boys. Brings a tear to my eye. Now we just add in the kelp, which was such a fun task for me to go find. Then we just load this bad boy up, so that then all of these become a water source block. And boop, I would go in there to test it out, but I really don't want to. Well, this is new. I've never actually had this happen before. Huh. Well, I'm sure nothing bad will come from that, or we should be fine. Next up, we want to give ourselves some nice building space. And then we want to drop her facing this direction. And now, off the top of my head, I'm pretty positive I remember the exact design that is needed for this. And I think it's something like this, right? I meant to say it's supposed to be something like this, right? Okay, this? Oh my gosh, it actually works. Sick. Okay, wow, I really had no faith in that. Oh, I need ice. Ice, baby. Okay, once you get the lovely ice, place it all along the ground just like this. Put one sign right here. Wee. And then, bada boom, bada bing. The entire system should basically be done. Also, just to keep the machine safe, yeah, I'm gonna go through and just, you know, plug up all of this. I also just remembered I should probably make the hopper pathway that leads into this. And then you might be wondering, why did I grab a composter? So if we add in a second line of hoppers right here, I can be very lazy and then have a second chest right here. So whenever I have a lot of saplings or seeds or whatever, I could put it in that chest for me. It'll make the bone meal, and then boop, it goes straight into the machine. And then just so I don't forget about it. So goodbye, kelp. And then let's see if any of them launch over here. Why am I not seeing anything? Wait, I just saw one thing. Okay, now I'm worried that then the machine doesn't work. Okay, there's a hopper. Okay, so there is bone meal going in here. Okay, so I think it works. I'm honestly not sure. If anything, I'm just gonna leave it like that, and we're just gonna hope that everything works in there. That usually works out very well for me. Huge thing that I just noticed, because there were some items in here. Yeah, make sure you cover up all of your holes. That's a very weird innuendo. I swear it's not supposed to be that weird. Okay, now my machine should be perfect. I don't know why you're hating from outside the club. You can't even get in. And now I get the super fun task of going through and putting all of these into the auto sorting system. Ooh. Oh, hey, I didn't see it there. So I finally added every single item into the auto sorting system. And I also went through and put every single item in here. So now this entire thing is completely full. Also, another way to get even more storage out of your entire sorting system. If you have a lot of blocks, just put them in shulkers. I then also removed everything from my base. So now it's right here. And then maybe somehow I'll incorporate into this build. So since I very obviously have a lot of cobbled deep slate, that's what this entire machine is going to be built out of. So first, we're just going to go around and cover the general machine in cobbled deep slate, and then we're gonna go back around and detail it with a lot of different oak blocks. So my idea is maybe we have oak stairs going around like that, and then we have cobbled deep slate on top of it, you know? Like maybe that could be a cool design. And then we don't really need to go that crazy in size, so I think if we just do cobbled deep slate like that, then we kind of just bring it up like this. Go boom, 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 boom. Yeah, just give me a little bit. I'll come up with a design. So I did a couple of designs, and I think I found one that I like, but I didn't want to finish it all off camera. So I have a lot of these oak horse fences. Very weird name for them, but I love the color that it brings. Instead of regular fences, how it just looks like oak planks. And then I first made the design out of all of these cobbled deep slates, and then I added wood to the rest of it. I didn't go too crazy on the design because I don't really have that much time. And then I also found a way to actually make the glass connect. Didn't even know that was a thing in this mod pack that I have. But I think for an auto sorting system, this would look good for it. You know, it's nice and simple. It's not too overpowering, but it still has enough detail in it just for it to look really, really cool. And then I also don't know what I was going for, but I made this kind of cute little hut for the depositing area, I guess you can say. But anyways, to carry on, so first off, you know, for the design, we just have to add in a few of these. And then we just smack on a couple of these. And then you put on a couple of those. And then boom, you can have an auto sorting system just like me. So you remember how I collected all of those different deep slate ores? So I thought, okay, maybe I'll just put them on the wall right here, which coal really blends in. So I mean, it's something. I just wanted to add that somewhere. I didn't really know what else to do with it. But I finally finished the auto sorting system. This will now allow me to be very organized, and I can now do mega builds in here a whole lot faster because I can just quickly run over here, get all my stuff, quickly put everything away. It's nice being lazy, and I use that term very lightly. But I hope you enjoyed today's video. It was super fun to do it. I have another amazing project in 2 days, and I will see you guys then. See ya.